Howdy there, partner.
I'm not going to attempt the accent. Gee whiz.
Well, these old folks have been moseying on down to this video to find out how our virtual murder mystery weekend events work.
Well, it's really easy because you don't need to maintain a terrible accent or even get dressed up if you don't want to, but we would love to see you dressed up, and we are expecting some saloons out there.
Indeed we are. Thank you, pretty lady. So, you might want to know what actually happens on one of these weekend events. How do they run? What is involved, and what do you need to do?
So they're really easy to join in with on a digital weekend. So we will send you a link before the weekend actually happens, and you just join us on Zoom. Now it is one Zoom link per household. So we have people join us and they just bring in everybody and they're all in the same room. And we have some people who join us from multiple locations and they all have a ticket each, and then we make sure they're all together on the meeting as well. So you can have teams that are miles apart and we keep you together, or you can have teams that are all in your house.
But what will these teams be doing on the murder mystery? Do they all have roles? Are they talking to one another? Are they infighting? Is somebody going to get murdered? What is it?
Oh yeah, so this is the great thing about our virtual weekends, is that there are lots of different things that happen over the course of the weekend. So we have our murder mystery, of course, over 2 nights.
And how does that work?
You will have, I'm going to say live actors. I mean, what other kind of actors?
Well, one of them won't be.
One of them won't be. One of them will be dead. You'll have dead and live actors on the call with you. So it is the only chance you get, really, with a lot of virtual things that happen online. They're not real people, but with our virtual events, you actually get the chance to interrogate actors on the call who are taking the role of the suspects. And you can ask them anything you want, and you can find out exactly what's been going on all weekend at the Saddle Sore Saloon.
How they know the suspects, how they know the victim, what they had for dinner that evening.
What they had for dinner that evening.
All the great questions.
All the great questions. You can ask them anything they like, from the colour of their socks all the way through to what they were doing last Tuesday. You won't necessarily get a relevant answer, but you will be able to solve the case all by yourself. Now, there are also evidence. Now, on the weekend, we send out evidence boxes and game boxes, but you also get the chance to have it digitally as well. So we have 2 options for you. You can either have a physical box that we send through to your door, or you can have a digital box that gets delivered straight to your email. The contents of the boxes are slightly different. Do you want to explain?
Yes, I can. So in the physical box, you might get things like there's snacks themed in there, there's suspect profiles, there's a puzzle box, and you can look at our previous ones online. We've got Space System Error came from there originally, Sherlock Holmes.
The Homefront Heroes,
that was as well,
one.
Yeah.
So if you want the first copy, it's nearly always the first people to get it on the digital weekends, then actually getting the physical box will give you, and it's a good game. They usually last about an hour to an hour and a half. So it's a fantastic game box, and that's usually about £12 worth, but you get it free in the physical box. Online, you'll still have access to the information that you can sort of play a little mini game through, get that as a physical box as well, but the mini game will give you access to the same sort of safe.
Yeah, and if you get the physical box, you get the digital box included in your pack.
Yeah, so you
as
get
well.
you get a twofer. You get a digital and a physical
I could
box.
do with a twofer at chip, man, easily.
So you get all of that with the weekend, and there will also be lots of different workshops as well as the murder mystery over 2 nights. You'll get an escape game that you can play as a team. There'll be cookery workshops. There'll be line dancing, I'm hoping for line dancing. And there'll be other workshops as well that will be themed. So we always have, it's a themed weekend, so there'll be all sorts of things. I don't know, are you doing Desperate Dan Pie, or what's happening with the...
We have a few options. Not saying yet.
So if there's any other questions you've got about our digital weekends, then do get in touch and reach out and ask for more questions. We have a string of people, string, is that the right word? Slew?
A saloon.
A saloon full of people.
A
saloon full of people who come every year, it is now. And we run them every year. So we have a slew of people that come every year to our digital weekends. So I'm sure you could probably ask one of them online, or just come and ask us questions.
And we should also say that you don't have to attend everything. So why wouldn't you, especially the murder mystery elements on the evening? But if you don't fancy line dancing, or the idea of cooking the long beans isn't your cup of sarsaparilla, then you don't have to turn up to it. It's up to you what you attend. So
and we always run it at times that nearly everybody can get to. So the program of events starts at 2 p.m. usually, doesn't it?
UK time, yeah.
UK time 2 p.m, which is about...
I don't know about these UK times. If you're over in my country, it works out some midday-ish. Is that right? Early morning? Mid-morning?
Yeah, I'm trying to, it's 3-5 hours behind, so 8 o'clock. And then we always make sure the murder mystery's in the evening so Pacific can join in. And there's always, with the escape games, there's always one in the morning to suit UK times, and there's one in the evening to suit everybody on the US.
And the story progresses on from Saturday to Sunday. It's a full weekend. of things happening.
Yeah.